The Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, MOF Plantation, Ibadan, on Tuesday played host to a 3-day event of the first African Conference on Precision Agriculture. The conference, which held on 8th to 10th December 2020, was aimed at connecting the science and practices needed to put precision agriculture in action for Africa by providing a pan-African platform focused on highlighting new advances in the field of experimental and applied precision agriculture. The 3-day event, which was an initiative of the African Plant Nutrition Institute in partnership with the International Society of Precision Agriculture, engaged all stakeholders, including scientists, policymakers, extension staff, crop advisors, agronomists, and service providers who took turns to make presentations on the findings and experiments on precision agriculture and how it can be incorporated into Africa's cropping system. Speaking with CEO Africa, the director of the Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ibadan, Professor Veronica Obatolu Adeoti, said that African precision agriculture is an approach aimed at ensuring farm management and productivity maximization.
It's for us to create a platform that builds relationship among stakeholders across Africa, not only in Nigeria. We also want to advance the education and awareness of precise agriculture because it's an innovation towards in agriculture, whereby you use IT software in order to monitor your farm and to decide precisely what the farm will need, so that there will be sustainability to ensure sustainability, to ensure productivity, and for environmental protection. We know that the climate is changing, so when you do the IT, is the type of approach that uses IT and to determine exactly what you need on the farm.
She added that the innovation which make use of IT software will create sustainability, in turn ensuring productivity and environmental protection, stressing that the innovation will help in boosting Africa's economy.
The position of agriculture in Africa is that we are developing, and the people sponsoring this from Morocco, because they are really very advanced in agriculture, and they want to bring other agricultural, African countries that they can improve their economy with agriculture into the system, so that we'll be able to use this innovation and be able to enhance the economy of the nation individually and collectively the economy of the country.
Professor Obatolu maintained that over the years, IAR&T have focused on fostering collaborations between agricultural stakeholders, connecting farmers to robust agricultural services, knowledge, and resources needed for prosperity. She, however, enjoined the participants to ensure that the scientific outcome from the conference will provide the added knowledge, technical know-how, and capabilities to better understand precision agriculture and to domesticate it within the contents of African continent. Also speaking with CEO Africa, Dr. Vincent A. Modupe, a research scientist on soil fertility at IAR&T Ibadan, said the knowledge of precise agriculture helps farmers to apply precise nutrients, management, and practices, resulting in productivity, sustainability, and improves farmers' livelihood.
On precision agriculture, mostly in Europe and in the developed countries of North America, they are more advanced. So what precision agriculture does is, instead of doing trial and error, you use the knowledge of research and development to actually apply precise nutrients, precise management, and precise practices on agriculture that will lead to productivity, sustainability, and improve farmers' livelihood.
On how to improve agricultural practices in Nigeria, Dr. Modupe stressed the need for enabling government policies, real investment in research, and mobilization of farmers through extension services to create awareness.
There needs to be what we call enabling government policy. Because government charts the policy, then there needs to be real investment in research and development. And after that, research outputs needs to be mass awareness and mobilization for farmers through extension services to be aware of this. I'll just give you a practical example. There is a project now which is part of precision agriculture because it's Harvest Zinc, where we are about fortifying some crops with vitamin A. Instead of taking vitamin A from vaccine, it's already incorporated to breeding into some crops, like cassava. Those things are here. So we are going to let people see it. But this is a funded project. But we also want a proof of concept to show our government and farmers and everybody that this thing can work if there's the right environment, right policy, right funding, and right personnel, which are bound in all our research institutes and universities.
Dr. Modupe disclosed that poor yield is as a result of farmers not having the right knowledge and good agricultural practices, adding that if farmers are empowered with this, they are sure to benefit from them. A professor of agricultural extension and rural development, Professor Lucia Omobolanle Ogunsomi, maintained that for youths to get involved in agriculture, the government needs to make it more attractive and business-oriented.
There are models in extension that will let you, whatever you want to introduce to the farmer, you bring it to their level. That's for the illiterate ones. So either you translate into local languages or some other communication methods that you are using. You discover that many farmers, almost 99.9% of the population are using phone. They are using phone. And so with phone, you can make use to introduce any technology. And more so for the illiterate ones, the youth, they are really versatile in digital, in technologies. So incorporating them into this system will make a great one.
Professor Akinloye Farinde, a renowned professor from Obafemi Awolowo University, while speaking with CEO Africa at the conference, stressed the fact that precision agriculture can be adapted in Africa, especially Nigeria. He opined that African youths should be trained in handling agricultural facilities using digital information.
When we bring the youth into agriculture, they will be in charge of using digital information to revolutionize agriculture. And so agriculture can make positive impact that is expected of them.
Professor Akinloye added that for precision agriculture to strive well, youths should be trained and incorporated into agricultural practices.
We need to restructure our extension system and then come out with a model that will train youth to be our extension agent. So when we have youth trained as extension agents who are in charge of digital information, who can use digital information to understand the message of how to use digital apps and software, then those people will be able to teach the farmer, train them how to use this and support them.
Highlighting the challenges, he said, establishment of database, finance, and political will, if not properly addressed, could hinder the success of precision agriculture in Africa. Professor Akinloye, however, suggested that African leaders should establish data bank for precision agriculture so that there can be a record and proper implementation. He further urged African leaders to come out with a broad band and policies for result-oriented precision agriculture in the continent. In the same vein, the president of Soil Science in Nigeria, Professor Bishira Raji, while addressing the participants, said the conference means a lot to the association, adding that we are going to use less soil resources, less water resources, and less fertilizer resources to achieve sustainable growth production. A participant at the event, Sheyi Oluwaseun, who is also a farmer, while speaking with CEO Africa, said the 3 days event has changed her perception on precision agriculture, which she before now thought could only be adopted by big and medium-scale farmers. She added that as a small-scale farmer, she will henceforth adopt precision agricultural practices to enhance her productivity.
I've actually learned about adopting precision agriculture even as a small scale holder. You know, we've been carrying this impression of precision agriculture could only be utilized or adopted by large and medium scale farmers. Okay, but via this conference, within the 3 days, I have been reorientated. My orientation has changed. That even as small scale holder farmer, you could actually adopt precision agriculture.
Another participant, Dr. Dorcas Ezekiel, while speaking with CEO Africa, said the event had been an eye-opener to her as she now knows what aspect of precision agriculture can be adapted in Nigeria.
Hearing the title, I was like, precision agriculture. I think when I was doing my PhD, I've heard a lot about it. So I was thinking, is that possible? Is it visible in this part of our country? Because I know what it entails. Collection of data, inputs of information into programs and all that. So I was thinking it's not realistic in this part of the country. But I tell you, undergoing this 2-3 days conference, my orientation about what precision agriculture is has really changed.
The event, which was hosted in Nigeria, was simulcasted to a network of satellite sites throughout Africa, including Côte d'Ivoire, Togo, Burkina Faso, Kenya, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Ghana, Senegal, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. For CEO Africa, Joy Onu.